On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Gulf.
A large ocean inlet or deep bay that is partially enclosed by land.
Examples:
Gulf War, Gulf Stream. The Gulf of Mexico is a body of water in the southern United States.
Team.
To be a buzz, to move in large numbers, to fall heavily.
Examples:
Team with activity. Team down. The city teems with traffic on holiday.
Crustacean.
A type of arthropod, such as a crab, lobster, or shrimp, that has a hard outer shell or exoskeleton.
Examples:
Crustacean dish. Crustacean shell. A lobster is a type of crustacean found in the ocean.
Baleen.
Whalebone, or a flexible material made from keratin that is used by whales, and some other animals, to filter krill and other small organisms from seawater.
Examples:
Baleen bristles. Baleen plates. The whale's baleen filters out small organisms for the animal to eat.
Suffocate.
To die or cause someone to die from lack of air or inability to breathe. To be overwhelmed or constricted by a feeling or situation, such as anxiety or oppression.
Examples:
Suffocate to death. Suffocate fire. People can suffocate from a lack of oxygen in confined spaces.
Algae.
A simple plant that grows in or near water and lacks typical leaves and roots.
Examples:
Algae biofuel. Blue algae. Algae has jammed the inlet to the water turbine.
Cyanobacteria.
A group of photosynthetic bacteria that possess chlorophyll and blue pigments and are characteristically found in aquatic environments, also known as blue-green algae.
Examples:
Cyanobacteria blooms. Marine cyanobacteria. The toxic algae bloom in the lake was caused by an overgrowth of cyanobacteria.
Seaweed.
A plant that grows in the sea or on land very close to the sea, especially marine algae.
Examples:
Floating seaweed. Seaweed broth. She soaked seaweed in water until tender.
Seagrass.
A type of grass that grows in shallow salty or brackish water along coasts.
Examples:
Seagrass habitat. Seagrass bed. Seagrass meadows help reduce coastal erosion by stabilizing sediments and acting as a buffer against waves and storms.
Photosynthesis.
The process through which plants and other organisms transform light energy into chemical energy, which is then released through cellular respiration to power the organism's activities.
Examples:
Oxygenic photosynthesis. Process of photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, plants use carbon dioxide to feed themselves.
Phosphorus.
A chemical element with the symbol P and atomic number 15 that is a nonmetallic, highly reactive, and luminescent element.
Examples:
Phosphorus element. Yellow phosphorus. Phosphorus compounds are commonly used to manufacture fertilizers to promote plant growth.
Rainstorm.
A heavy fall of rain.
Examples:
Furious rainstorm. Brave a rainstorm. The severe rainstorm caused flash flooding in low-lying areas.
Eutrophication.
The process by which a body of water becomes enriched with excess nutrients, usually from agricultural runoff or sewage, resulting in an overgrowth of algae and other aquatic plants, which can eventually cause oxygen depletion and the death of other organisms in the water.
Examples:
Eutrophication problem. Pond eutrophication. The eutrophication of the lake caused an overgrowth of algae.
Deprive.
To take away something from someone.
Examples:
Deprive others of profit. Deprive him of his status. He was deprived of his freedom when sentenced to life in prison.
Decompose.
To break down or cause to break down over time into simpler substances or elements.
Examples:
Decompose matter. Decompose into simpler molecules. After the earthquake, many of the buildings in the city were left in ruins and began to decompose.
Deplete.
To reduce something, especially supplies of energy, money, etc., by a large amount, to use up resources or materials.
Examples:
Deplete customer confidence. Deplete glycogen stores. If we continue to deplete the Earth's natural resources, we will cause severe damage to the environment.
Uninhabitable.
Not suitable or safe for people to live in, lacking the necessary conditions for human habitation.
Examples:
Uninhabitable conditions. Uninhabitable apartment. The hurricane left many coastal areas uninhabitable for a long time.
Sew.
To join, fasten, or repair two pieces of something by putting the thread through them with a needle.
Examples:
Sew with thread. Sew a button. My mother taught me how to sew.
Estuary.
A place where a river meets the sea, typically where the fresh and salt water mix.
Examples:
Estuary port. Estuary delta. The mouth of the river formed an estuary where saltwater and freshwater met.
Pollutant.
A substance or agent that pollutes or contaminates the environment, typically through release into the air, water, or soil.
Examples:
Noxious pollutant. Water pollutant. The factory's use of chemicals has made it a significant pollutant in the area.
Salt water.
Of or connected with seawater or water containing salt, living in or found in the sea.
Examples:
A saltwater fish. Saltwater crocodile. The ecosystem upstream of the river significantly impacts the saltwater ecosystem downstream.
Seafloor.
The bottom of the ocean.
Examples:
Seafloor exploration. Seafloor mapping. The oceanographer studied the seafloor topography to understand how it had changed over time.
Circulate.
To move continuously or freely around a place or closed system.
Examples:
Circulate a rumor. Circulate an agenda before the meeting. The fan circulates the air in the room quickly.
Industrious.
Hardworking, diligent, and persistent in effort.
Examples:
Industrious worker. Industrious student. He was known to be very industrious and would often work late into the night.
Untreated.
Not given medical care or treatment, not subjected to chemical or physical treatment.
Examples:
An untreated disease. Dispose of untreated formalin solution. Heat stroke is the result of untreated heat exhaustion.
Shrub.
A woody plant that is smaller than a tree and has several main stems emerging from the soil.
Examples:
Tree and shrubs. Small shrub. These are shrubs with no trunks that rarely grow taller than 3 meters.
Incentivize.
To make someone want to do in a particular way by offering them a reward.
Examples:
Incentivize carpooling. Incentivize the right behavior. Governments incentivize their citizens to buy eco-friendly products through subsidies.